Hey, it's Mark here, the dog-loving realtor, and today, instead of talking about the market stats, I'd like to talk about, and it's not such a fun topic, but I think it needs to be shared, is the lawsuit that you may have heard where the National Association of Realtors was sued and they lost, and how that affects sellers and buyers. I'm going to start with the seller side just so that you have an idea what that picture looks like. When a real estate agent meets with a seller, they talk about commissions or compensation, and there's two parts to that. There's the listing broker compensation, and then there's the buyer broker compensation, where a buyer broker brings them a buyer and they offer compensation. That compensation was negotiable and is still negotiable moving forward. The big change is if the seller is offering a buyer broker compensation, we used to take that information and put it in the multiple listing service. We're no longer allowed to do that, so it will not be posted. Moving forward, if an agent wants to know if the seller is offering compensation, he or she is going to have to call the listing broker or listing agent and ask them. Now, as far as a buyer is concerned, when we meet with a buyer for the first time and we plan on showing them a house, we have to have an agreement up front called an exclusive right to represent. And in that form, there's two parts that are really important. There's agency, which basically says what the realtor is going to do for them. And then there's compensation, meaning how does that realtor get paid. That information is going to be negotiated up front, meeting with the buyer. In other words, they may say, if the seller is not offering the compensation that I need, I may ask for you to pay the difference. That's really the big change, because I'm hearing that the buyers are going to have to pay it, the sellers aren't going to have to, and that's not true. It's negotiated by the listing broker with the seller, and it's negotiated by the buyer broker with his buyer client. So if you have any questions, if there's anything specific that maybe I can answer for you, I certainly would love to. Anything I can do to help out, feel free to reach out. Thank you so much and have a great day.